Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and this is going to be my last video here for tonight. I'm going to pre-record my next season preview for my NFL previews. Pre-record that. I'm going to get my wrestling news out now, then pre-record that video when I wake up, when I go to sleep. Then I'll upload the my next season preview. Yeah, let's get into this wrestling news here. I want to talk about some stuff because there's quite a bit to talk about. So, in an interview with Jimmy Traina of Sports Illustrated, CM Punk, he was asked about, remember when AEW aired that footage of a backstage incident? Didn't help him, but CM Punk, he was asked about AEW airing the backstage footage from AEW All In 2023 that saw the altercation between Punk and Jack Perry, the scapegoat. He said, in quote, "It's kind of like I have to wrestle Drew, right? Drew McIntyre, right? And this is just a garbage person that I don't want in my life, you know. But this is a fight game. It's a shit talk business. It's just like guys fighting in the UFC. You see these guys ripping each other, ugly press conferences, getting personal. It's just like I don't necessarily enjoy that energy, you know. But the payoff is I get to go in the ring and I get to blacken eyes and chip teeth and make Drew sob. So it just felt really ugly. But then I was just like, why? Like, showing that footage isn't gonna help them or hurt me. So I was just like, whatever. Being the top draw in two different companies is pretty wild. Like, thanks guys. End quote. Legendary CM Punk made Tony Khan fear his life. He used to work with fucking children and caused Drew McIntyre to lose the world title in 5 minutes. Look. AEW did it for a cheap pop, and it backfired. It only got Punk more over at that time. Everybody clowning AEW on social media when they did that. And being the top draw in two different companies is pretty wild. Like, he cooked them with that comment right there. And the fact that the footage didn't really help show anything to what he already described really made it a nothing burger. It really didn't help anybody. Ooh, it helped Jack Perry. Help Jack Perry what? He ain't get over. Like, he's the biggest one of the biggest draws in WWE, and one of the biggest draws when AEW mentions him. Oh, it's the past. Well, maybe if people didn't ask him questions about it, maybe he wouldn't mention it. But yeah, that's my thoughts. So Bryan Danielson, he promises if he doesn't win the AEW World Championship at All In on August 25th, he will never wrestle again. And thus the main event for All In, it's now Swerve's title versus Bryan's career at All In. I wonder what's gonna happen. It's gonna be interesting. Like, is he gonna get a small title reign and walk off into the sunset? Or will Swerve Strickland beat him, end his career in AEW, and it goes back to WWE maybe for a small run? I don't know. But maybe he could win. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. Like, I could definitely see Bryan Danielson winning the World Championship. But his kids are right around the age where he promised them he'd retire, so I could definitely see him losing, and then that's why he's retiring, because that's what he told his kids. But maybe he isn't maybe he's not winning it All In, and he could be saying goodbye, but I don't know. It's going to be interesting. But I just don't know if he can retire like that. Like, I'm sure, maybe he'll win, I don't know. What's the next thing I want to talk about? So, this is the next thing I wanted to talk about. Few things. These two things here. So, via WrestleTalk_TV/Fightful Select, Tony Khan held a private meeting with the best in the world, Shane McMahon, this week to discuss, end quote, possibilities moving forward. And then there was a photo of Shane McMahon and Tony Khan having a meeting this week. The image was obtained by WrestleTalk TV. This is an image here. You can see what the fuck is happening. You can see there's Shane McMahon. This is gonna be interesting, man. I was like, what the fuck is this picture? That didn't even look like Shane. Well, it looks like Shane, to be honest, because it is. But that's gonna be interesting, man. Shane McMahon at AEW, dude. He was trending #1 on Twitter. Like he was the #1 trend in the United States. It's a draw, pal. But yeah, it looks like Shane McMahon's possibly heading to All Elite Wrestling. If you would have told me Shane McMahon would head to All Elite Wrestling, possibility, nothing confirmed. If that does happen, holy cow, man. He's gonna be like 55 years old, jumping up for like 70 feet or something. But that check must be top tier. But him and AEW, damn. It looks like he's gonna go there. And I don't know if people want to see this. I think they just want to see the IWC go crazy because of it. I can't really see where people can make the argument that they know amazing things will come from it, because you don't have any evidence to support it. But I don't know. I mean, something good could come out of it, but I don't know. I think people just want to see it just for the IWC to react. But imagine seeing this graphic, man. If he signs with AEW, you see Shane McMahon is All Elite. If he does go there, it's good for him. But I'm not sure how he'll do there. So CM Punk was in an interview on First Take, and he listed his top 5 wrestlers of all time: Roddy Piper, Eddie Guerrero, Stone Cold Steve Austin. 1 beer, what? 2 beers, what? 3 beers, what? 4 beers, what? 5 beers, what? Terry Funk and Harley Race. Solid top 5 there, pal. No Jungle Jack, no Jungle Jack, no Young Bucks there, pal. Colt Cabana's probably disappointed he wasn't on this list. Young Bucks probably were like, where are we at on this list? And then CM Punk in this same interview, he talked about, states that Michael Jordan's better than LeBron James, and then he also believes that Kobe Bryant's a closer comparison. LeBron has not made a bigger impact in the game, say, than Michael Jordan, to me. He hasn't even made a bigger impact than, say, Steph Curry. Steph Curry changed the game with, like, shooting the basketball. I mean, I don't know about Kobe being a closer comparison to Jordan than LeBron. Well, I mean, I don't know. It's just so hard to rank players all time. I don't know. I would just say Michael Jordan's reason the game has gone global. Like when the '92 Olympic team or Dream Team was created, everyone was screaming his name. He's the reason Nike is the largest shoe company. Hell, he's the reason LeBron is with Nike. It's like the Dream Team, like, did more for the popularity of international basketball. So, but I can agree with this. Well, LeBron's still really good. Don't get me wrong. So this match announced for next week's Raw on Sci-Fi. What did I even say? I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I'm tired. It's late. It's like 3:30. So announced for next week's Raw on Sci-Fi, the Creed brothers and Chad Gable versus the Wyatt Six, Eric Rowan, Joe Gacy, and Dexter Lumis. It's gonna be fun. Very intrigued, pal. I mean, yeah, you could say, oh, you wish they could have gave us to SummerSlam. Well, sadly, squeezing 90 minutes of advertisements in a 4-hour show, or there's so many advertisements like the video packages. Yes. Could they put this in SummerSlam? Yes, but like, was on a random Raw. Because there's already 7 matches at SummerSlam, and it's already going to be 3.5, 4 hours. Do you really want to add another, like, 15, 20, 30 minutes? And the Wyatt family literally are debuted in the same arena as the one they're going to be in next week. And this makes Raw more stacked and just for people to tune into, basically. But glad they're finally wrestling. So the countdown and I guess pre-show to SummerSlam this Saturday, apparently it's going to last 3 hours. Like, holy free holies, ladies and gentlemen. We must be going to have a lot of interviews and, like, video packages, but there's never matches on the pre-show. It's just bonus content on the network till SummerSlam. It's better than reruns of I don't know what, but I don't know, why is it 3 hours, bro? Like, I'm not going to watch the whole 3 hours of a freaking pre-show. Like, that'd be for 250 minutes, or be yap. Just sounds like easily time saved. Like, it's like, come on, man. Maybe that's all the wrestling I really want to talk about, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, until next time, Alkaline. Peace.